Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to this encounter between the Nigerian immigration and the Katina team. It's the Nigerian National Division 1 Volleyball League here in MKO Abiola National Stadium in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. Harrison, the setter, with the serve for Nigerian immigration. Good serve. He got an ace. This is a team that has just been relegated from the Premier League to the National Division 1. And I'm your host, Malaika Judge. Another point for Nigerian immigration. Harrison and Yaso DK with the serve for Nigerian immigration. Good serve. Good, excellent possession. Good set. And he was blocked. Harrison and Yaso DK again with the serve for Nigerian immigration. Good serve. Excellent pass, good set, good kill. He got the point for the Katina team. Good serve, nice reception. He got the point again for Nigerian immigration. Scoreboard 5-1. Nigerian immigration take the 4-point lead. Carlo with the serve for Nigerian immigration. Good serve. Bad reception. Bad set. Ball is still on. That's a great spike from Precious. Kalu again with the serve for Nigerian immigration. Good serve, bad reception, and ace. By the look of things, it seems the Nigerian immigration is going to win this match, but it's too early to say that. Net violation by the Katina team. Point goes to Nigerian immigration. I'm still in the commentary boys with the main man himself.
Yet again, it's a big welcome to everyone at the Indoor Sports Hall Packet B, MK Abiola National Stadium. It is the very first phase of the 2022 edition of National Division 1 Volleyball League. And we are inside the second match in the men category, the third match of the day, day 2. Well, we've seen great results already wrapped up today. 2 results in the same fashion. 3-1, 3-1. CNS Spikers earlier in the day took 3-1 victory over Live Camp Volleyball Club in the women category that was. But in the game that started it for the men category, it was Spartan Spikers of Yola. Another 3-1 victory for them over Caliphate Spikers of Sokoto. This is the third game, and it is between the Premier League relegated Nigeria Immigration Service, who seem to be powering their way inside of this very first set. And they lead their opponent, Kastina United Volleyball Club, by 10 points to 2. And well, let's get you started about the team and of course the first 6. For Nigeria Immigration Service, starting in position number 1, jersey number 4, Anyasodike Hillary, who also, Harrison, I beg your pardon, Anyasodike Harrison, who also is the captain of the side. In position number 2 is jersey number 6, and he is no other than Kalu Idika. Number 3 position is being played by number 10 jersey, Abuchi Achi. Number 4 position by number 9, and he is Praise Peter. Number 5 position is by number 2, Ayasadike Goodluck. And number 6 position is being manned by jersey number 3, Abdul Qadri Mohammed. Well, the coach for Nigeria Immigration Service continue to be Magani Ibrahim, who is the head. Ajilore Kalde is the assistant coach. Well, for the opponent here who trailed by 7 points, Kastina United Volleyball Club, they've gotten 1 point now to make it 4-6. Well, this is how they start for the first 6. In position number 1, jersey number 8, Lawal Yusuf Dambaba. In number 2 position is jersey number 2, Usman Yahaya. Number 3 position is jersey number 10, Zubair Abdulmutalab. In number 4 position is jersey number 7, and he is Abdullahi Hussein. And in number 5 position is jersey number 4, who is Victor Ezekiel. And occupying jersey position number 6 is jersey number 9, Abdul Zak Yusuf. The head coach of this team is Tajuddin Abbas. They trail here already by 6 points, haven't made only 5 and considered 11. Well, it is still much more to be seen how this game wraps up. Only in the very first set of it, we are just waking up to the action. Let me let you know that the first referee today is from Rivers State, particularly in Port Harcourt City. Talk about Sonjo Ogundero. The second referee, of course, from Lagos State is Olariwaju Abdulrazak. The third referee from Sokoto State, Mabira Aliu. Antonia Johanna is the scorer, and Imaji Sunday is the assistant scorer. Line 1 and 2 being manned by Godwin Blessing, and lines 3 and 4 by Additional Joseph. This game particularly has the presence of the League Management Committee chairman. Talk about controller Nkechi Nwogu, who is not only here to play her role as the League Management Committee chairman, she also is here to cheer her team back to the Premier League. Talk about Nigeria Immigration Volleyball Club. Well, it's really a lot of excitement here, as we also have the president of the federation, the excellent engineer himself, President Musa Nimrod of the Nigeria Volleyball Federation. And not forgetting the secretary here, Nkechi Amao. We have the Nigeria Volleyball Referee Association representative in person of Madam Sheba Jefferson. The technical director is also here, Martins Milandi. Getting you back into the game, of course, we've seen a total of 20 rallies being made. The difference of 6, 13-7, Nigeria Immigration leads.
Yes, Nigerian Immigration continue to lead in this particular set. 13-7 is good luck. Anya Sodike with the serve. Good serve. Bad. Oh, he got an ace. Even though the Nigerian Immigration team have just been relegated from the Premiership to the National Division 1 League, they still have good quality players that can still prove to be a good firepower to actually dominate this particular National Division 1. It will be erroneous for any team in this particular tournament to see them as underdogs or to see them as just mere team, because seeing them, they have lost some of their key players to other teams, like Abdulaziz getting to play with the CNS Spikers in the National Division 2 League, Abdulaziz and some other crop of players. But still, I must tell you, they still have some good firepower that can still compete even in the Premier League.
Well, I think the character of every great team is about their culture, and their culture can only be achieved when they keep their main players, and that's exactly what Nigeria Immigration Volleyball Club are doing at this point in time. Keeping the pair of Ayot Sadike brothers, talk about Goodluck and Harrison, who is the captain. Well, they also still have the likes of Abuchi Achi, who also played with them in the Premier League last season. And not forgetting the one who sports jersey number 13, Anjo Steven, is also a part of this side. Praise Peter is there as well. And this is a team that could actually get themselves back to where they fell from. But I think that right now, it's a lot of challenge for them because they are where they're not supposed to be. It means that they have to put much more to take themselves to where they are supposed to be.
Yes, exactly. They still have much more players that can take them where they're supposed to be. Even though I said earlier on they lack some key players in their team because they lost their premiership position. Like we have Prince Anyasodike, the younger brother to Harrison Anyasodike and Goodluck Anyasodike. Is one of the main players on that particular team. They don't have it. They don't have him in their team anymore. They don't also have Daji, popularly known as Mosquito in the Nigerian volleyball cycle. They don't also have Abdulaziz. But regardless, I've seen them recruit some other players and get them to fortify their teams. And this particular players, the Nigerian immigration has gotten to fortify their team. I must tell you, they are good quality players that can prove a hard nut to crack for any team.
Yeah, and as well, you also want to talk about the fact that they have young, dynamic players who will help to build the future. Talk about 2, 3, 4, 5 years to come. And that's exactly what you will make up for this team. The Nigeria Immigration Service continue to make the points, and they now get to the mark of 20. Only about 5 now for them to make it the first set in the kitty. And Harrison Anyasodike with the captain's armband and as well with the service. But this one is not the one he really want to celebrate. It is now a double for the trouble. Kastina United Volleyball Club have got 10. Nigeria Immigration has got 20. Total of 30 rallies. Still much more in the first set. About 5 for Nigeria Immigration and 15 for Kastina United. That's the big spike any day. And that was massive. Great effort from Praise Peter. I mean, I talked about this young lad earlier on. I mean, he is young. He has got the hunger, and he continues to grow as well.
Oh, Praise Peter is one of the players the Kastina United team need to put into their radar in order to try to stop him because he has proven to be so deadly in this particular set. I've seen him in 2 training sections before today. I see the hunger and determination in his face that he really wants to make sure that he gets to prove himself in this particular tournament. Because the previous 2 tournaments he has appeared to play for the immigration service, they made him play the liberal role, and I find it so kind of not so okay seeing him wear the liberal jersey, knowing that the immigration team lack a whole lot of firepower that could take them or could keep them alive in the Premier League, but lucky enough, they got to realize that they gave him the spiking jersey. You can see how deadly he is right now.
Well, a lot of coaches got to realize that when you have to take the spiking position, the front row, it's always about your jump power, your hunger to spike, and the energy you bring when you hit that shot. I mean, it's not about being the fact that you don't have the height. I mean, Praise Peter has got what it takes to actually power his team to the very first set inside of this one. We've seen him produce massive spikes that really will thunder the cloud and make everyone feel that this is what the volley excellence is all about. Now he comes in this team, gets his right position, plays in the right spot, and giving the right result. Little wonders, they lead by 12, 23-11. Only 2 points now, and be made for only 1. 24-11, and Nigeria Immigration are just about 1 to make it to become the first set in it for them. A lot of action still have to come down in it. Great service. It's going to be a spike. It comes down heavy. Good enough to earn a point and keep them alive in the set. And that's exactly how you do it if you've got to do it. 12-24. It is still a double for their trouble, but they are ready to go for it. And a great service, touched the tip. And they continue to be in it. Winning another point. Oh yeah, let's get back to the game here. 36 rallies being made, 12 the difference, 12 for Kastina United, and 24 for Nigeria Immigration. What a save by Peter Praise. He used his knee to put it in play, but just unfortunate. Well, unable to make that play continue, but really some interesting sights from Peter Praise. Pulled it back with just his knee. I think that's really one you want to see. And they still lead here, and it's cut short to 11, 24-13. They have to take 1 point further to win the set. Kastina United have to take about 12 further, at least open up the game. Oh, great spike from Goodluck Ayasadike. He was caught napping, and Harrison doesn't like the sight of it. Well, jersey number 3, Abdulkadir Mohammed for Nigeria Immigration, really there, wasn't attentive to his environment. Oh, Peter Praise, and he wins it. We'll talk about a player absolutely prospective for this side. He played the libero role in the Premier League. They are demoted to the Division 1. He continues to be a part of this team, but really, he does even better compared to last season's Premier League appearance to this season's National Division 1. What a great hit. They have one set already, 25-13. We don't want to say good luck to Nigeria Immigration?
Yes, I would say good luck to Nigerian Immigration. This is one team a whole lot of coaches should watch out for. The more you give a player good quality playing time, the more you get to see the player wants to prove himself. If you have deemed a player fit to be on your team list, even if he's not part of the starting 6, you should have the courage to at least give him some few moments to play in a match. If you give every player a playing time on your bench, you make them keep their confidence not to feel worthless being on the bench throughout the tournament. You could get to see in the Premier League, he never got the chance to really play very well because he was limited to playing the back row, playing the libero role. But now he has taken the front line, being a spiker on the team. You could see his libero ability behind the court and his firepower when it comes to spiking. That is what Nigerian volleyball coaches should actually watch about. Always try to give every player a good playing time.
Well, great analysis coming through from Sam Malaika there. Of course, to drop it down just the way the players would actually want to communicate it to the coaches. Well, they must have lost this point by 11 points there. It is a 14-25, and you give it that up to Nigeria Immigration Volleyball Club, who actually take the first set in it to open a game in their own advantage. It is going to be about to see how Kastina United get to respond to this one. Well, as it seems at the moment, it is one set already played. We are about to take the second, and we are in there. It is a commentary box. Welcoming you back inside of the indoor. This is the Sports Hall, Packet B, MKO Abiola National Stadium. It is a place where you can find the exciting moment of the first phase of 2022's edition of National Division 1 Volleyball League. This is where we give you the very best of volley excellence. It is the second game in the men category, the third game in the day for match day 2 between Nigeria Immigration Service and Kastina United. Well, you can see the players of Nigeria Immigration Service are cheering themselves and, of course, giving themselves that kind of morale that pushes them to the very finish line. Well, 2 more sets for them to say they've gotten their first win. For Kastina United, 3 sets straight will give them that win for 3 points. It's still about to be seen, 25-14. Nigeria Immigration took the first set. Harrison Ayasadike there, jersey number 4, motivating his players, making sure that they get on the high. One of the most experienced players in this tournament, Harrison Ayasadike, continues to lead a side that will be very formidable here. We are about wrapping up. The second referee, Olanrewaju Abdulrazak, signaling to the first, Sonjo Ogundaro, who will now sound the whistle for the start of the serve for the start of the second set. Quickly taken there, and it is for Nigeria Immigration Service to drop it down. Big action ongoing. Great set by both brothers, and this one will be a smash from Good Luck Ayasadike. Not so good for him. Well, he could have done way better receiving that set from his elder brother, Harrison Ayasadike, who could have really gone for a spike in there, being so close to the net. But Kastina United fighting for their lives here. Will get it back in rally. They've got 1 point in the second set. The great drop shot. Oh, great effort, not just the great technique to execute. And he apologizes for that. It is. Well, they got the very first point in this set, but I've gone down by 2. 1 to 3. Kastina United now trail, haven't won the first point in the set. Harrison Ayasadike there, enjoying the moment. They lead here by 2 points in the second set, haven't won the first, 25-14. And he will go for the service. The captain of the side, Harrison Ayasadike, drops it well. Oh, took a tip. Kastina United will celebrate a point. Great spike as well to make that one come to reality. And the fruition of it will lead to a service. And that will be for Abdul Fattah Issa to make that service, but then thrown away, and a point as well thrown away as Nigeria Immigration will take one more and make it 2 for their leadership. Great service coming through from Kalu Idika. And they earned another point. Now it is 5 points against 2. On Nigeria Immigration coming closer into the second set. Well, are we going to see any form of resemblance comparing to the first set?
I doubt if we're going to see any form of resemblance from the first male match of today, because the Nigerian Immigration seems to be very articulate. They're keeping their concentration. They're getting their A game over and over. Carlos just served an ace. He's about to serve again. Bad reception. Not nicely set. They gave the ball back to Nigerian Immigration Service. And pressures again with the point. Carlos still serving for the 3rd time. So in trying to see the Katina team take a set from this match, I think it's going to be very, very difficult.
Well, it's always difficult when you play a relegated side who are determined to get back to where they left off. And that is the reality here today in match number 3 of match day 2. Second match in the main category. As Nigeria Immigration Service have gotten 1 set already, 25-14. They are in the second, lead by 6 points. It is 8-2. Timeout now for Kastina. Well, Kastina will be able to regroup themselves with the right instructions, but they've got the quality as well to pose a threat here. But you also want to consider the reality that we speak of at the moment. The challenge is quite up there coming for them. Perhaps traveling from a very far distance, haven't really settled in the FCT. But for Nigeria Immigration Service, they always train at the National Stadium every Saturday, and that could help them settle more. Perhaps the result we have on the board. 8 they have. Will take the next service. Kalu Idika to the 4. Jersey number 6 it is. The lead by 6 as well. orchestrating the service is his responsibility now. It's calm here, and of course, substitution as well for Kastina. Service now about to be in progress. Popped in play by Carlo Idika. Well received. There's going to be a spike to follow, and that is good enough to earn a point. From 6-6, the point is made. Well, you demol that down and get 6-5. Abdul Jalil Abdul Razak spiking through from point number 3, and that's a good response. Abuchi Achi hasn't really seen much of him today, but of course, coming in with that spike, I think that's notable.
Yeah, that spike indeed was really notable. Even the Katsina team, I get to see the two of their main players. I don't really see them in this particular team. I don't really know what happened, or maybe perhaps they've gotten a higher team, or they're just not available for this particular phase. But with those two other key players in the Katsina team, if they were here, the Katsina team would still have been a little bit difficult to get to play.
Well, of course, they regret 2 players, but they have actually gained 2 points lately. 5 to Kastina. 9 to Nigeria Immigration. The next service here will come from them as well. Number 11, Bartholomew Emmanuel with a great service. Very much in play. It's a dink in forward. There's going to be another dink there. Well received by Harrison Ayosadike, but he's not in place to help save this one. And Kastina United somehow come close by 3. Haven't won the last 3 points, and that makes it massive for them. The consistency they have been keeping up to, they have to continue doing that to get something meaningful from the set. That's a poor service. Really poor from all ramifications from Bartholomew Emmanuel. Could have done way better. And give away a chip point to Nigeria Immigration, who now take a lead of 4. 10 against 6. Still much more to be seen how it gets wrapped up, but it's still the very second set here. Nigeria Immigration took the first 25-14, and that's a big slap. Abdul Razak Yusuf, how about that?
That is absolutely excellent. This is exactly what the Katsina team get to recruit him to be on their team to be doing. If he can keep doing this for them like over and over and over, it will eventually put the Immigration team on their toes. They could start being jittery. If you like I always say, if you don't allow your opponent to also struggle for their point, they get to be too comfortable and they keep sending fire on you. But because right now the Immigration team seems to be playing on a very comfort zone, the Katsina team need to also bring in some more firepower, just like Abdul Razak have just done. They need to do more of that to make the Nigerian Immigration team to also get nappy.
Well, talk about celebrating too early. That could be a hamper against Nigeria Immigration. Well, we saw in the last game where Caliphate Spikers of Sokoto took the first set, only to see them lose the consecutive 3 as they got even no point out of that game. And so the Nigeria Immigration Service will have to really, really watch it and keep it up if they want to take this one. Well, the lead here by 5, 13-8. Well, porous play from Good Luck Ayasadike, but this service is good. He has actually spiked out twice in the game, especially in the second set of it. That's another spike out from another brother of Good Luck Ayasadike, Harrison Ayasadike, the captain of the side, and they make themselves pay. 9-13. Wbm Of Kastina coming close. Another poor service. from this side. You really have to watch it. He's got the potential to pull massive stunts. Well, he's back in the team, readily watching. Jersey number 10 for Wbm Kastina. And his presence will win them a point. The difference between fans and spectatorship, well, that's a lot still to be told. But of course, get back to the game. And it's still 9, made 10 against 14. But Nigeria Immigration will run away now with a 5-point lead again. 15-10. It is a second set. They won the first 25-14. An 11-point lead. Or rather, a double-digit win in that one. Harrison Ayasadike, the captain. And that's a great spike. Timely and absolutely well executed to give them a crucial point that takes them from 10 to 11 by jersey number 11, Bartolomeo Emmanuel. And another one will drop down, and it is Praise Peter, jersey number 9 for Nigeria Immigration, pulling stunt here and taking them back to a leadership of 5. 16-11. Well, of course, a lot more excitement expected here. We'll have one more game to play today, match day 2. Abdul Mutalab comes with his first spike, huge enough to earn a point as well.
Yes, Abdul Mutalab there with a point. Serve come from the Katsina side. Good serve, excellent reception, good set. Peter Praise has been very phenomenal in this particular encounter for the immigration side. He has really given them so much points that really make them to really enjoy. Again, the Katsina side get to lose this point again. One thing I observe and notice about this Katsina team is that I don't see the fighting spirit in them, as if they're just playing, leaving everything to chance. This is a practical occupation. You don't allow or leave things to chance. You need to make the chance happen, not the chance to make things happen for you. You always have the opportunity to make things happen for yourself. At every given time your opponent serve the ball to you, that is your chance to make things happen to you. That's one beauty about the game of volleyball. You hit me, I hit you. But I don't see the Katsina side hitting back.
Well, that's exactly what they got to do to be in a game. They got to be able to hit back. And that's a great hit from Good Luck Ayasadike. One of the best hits he's had so far in the game. And that was good enough to earn a point. And they are only one off the mark of 20. Well, the lead here by 6, 19-13. Looking forward to the service. Peter Praise, great service. Drops rightly. There's a set. There's a spike against the net. They get it up to 20. It's now a lead of 7 points for Nigeria Immigration. They won the very first set. About to take the second. Peter Praise with a service again. Another great service there. He drops it just rightly. Abdulmutalab gets it back in play, but there's just no player inside to get it back. 21-13, and it's becoming an unbecoming for Kastina United. Peter Praise consistent with his service. The third time in a row. And the third time is 1 point for the team as well. Well chested. Back in play. There's a spike, and he wins it. Well, a huge spike there from jersey number 3, Abdul Fatai Issa. He actually came in there to make it a massive one and claim 1 point as they get the advantage of serving. It is Zubair Abdulmutala with the service. Jersey number 10 for Kastina United. It is still 14-21. Against his own net. Not the first time, not even the second. Jersey number 3 makes it even the third. Abdulkadir Mohammed has to really raise it up. Great set. And a better spike from Good Luck. Well, the Ayasodike brothers combined for a perfect point to get him up to 22. From Harrison to Good Luck, that was good enough.
Yeah, that was really good enough. Abdulkadir Mohammed, the center man for the immigration team, have not really been having a good game today. He has not spiked any successful attack from the middle. Abdulkadir Mohammed, I think the coordination he has with the setter Ayasodike Harrison is not so okay. He goes again, but Harrison goes for the pipe. Net violation. Point goes to the Nigerian immigration team. Abdulkadir Mohammed again with the serve for Nigerian immigration. The officials call for the cleaners to clean a drop of sweat on the court. Abdulkadir Mohammed again with the serve. The whistle is on. He got the point. Good serve. Oh, bad reception.
Well, Harrison Ayasodike, the captain of the side, was at the perfect placing, and that was good enough to help him just dink the ball down, get 1 point. They are one closer to set number 2. It just might be right now, but it's a big spike, but it goes out, and they finally will claim it 25-16. Kastina United did 2 points better than the first set, but it wasn't good enough to see them claim a set yet. They are still down in the game, still searching for their first set as Nigeria Immigration make it 2 out of 2, winning the first 25-14. This second wrapped up at 25-16. We'll come back. It will be the third set. 6. Well, they have 2 points. They have 2 sets. They are in the third, trailing by 4. A great service coming from Abuchi Achi. It's going to be a spike, but too ambitious. Way, way wide from Abdullahi Hussein. Dropping 1 point in the kitty for Nigeria Immigration freely. Oh, confusion. And that creates a chance for another point. It's now a raking up. It used to be 1-6. They've won the last 3 rallies to make it 4-6. Well, Nigeria Immigration are not far off now. Great service as well from Abuchi Achi. And a good spike to make that one for Kastina. 7-4. An addition that gives 11. Jersey number 11 earned it for Kastina United. Talk about Bartolomeu Emmanuel, who will now take to the 4 for the service. Great service. Good luck, Ayasadike. Great spike there. As confusion, Harrison calms the storm, raising it up for good luck to punch in forward, and he does rightly. And it's going to be a spike coming through. A reflection back puts it, but a goal to be celebrated by Kastina United, who gets 1 point. And for the very first time, they are down by a double trouble. Nigeria Immigration 4 against 8. Service drops rightly for good luck Ayasadike to help the team gain back momentum of 1 point, and that sets them up to 5 against 8. Okede Victor will have to make the service. One of the young lads joining this team, but so far, Sam, let's talk about the young players in the Nigeria Immigration. Have they really put up to the 4, or have they really disappointed? Talk about Anatu Francis, Salas Ukbong, Uzafa Sureju, Okede Victor, just to mention a few.
I wouldn't be so quick to start saying if they are really living to expectation or not, because this is the very first match of this tournament for them, and this is the third set, and it's their first time to be introduced to come out and play for the Immigration team. I think for certain they will be a little bit still jittery. They're not losing up. There's this effect the bench have on your psychology. Once you've been put on the bench, you still have that feeling as if playing like a second fiddle. Not so many players don't have that kind of psychology of playing the second fiddle once they see themselves in the bench. Sometimes there are players that they know they are on the bench, but they see themselves as an excellent or a super sub. But what I'm seeing right now from what they are doing, I know they're just still trying to see that they get their game on. But I am very sure that once they're playing a better or a stronger team than the Katsina team, I am sure this kind of substitution would not happen. But so far so good. I would say the introduced players of Silas and the other two, I think to an extent for now, they are really pushing and trying to be in the game.
Well, true, so they are really pushing, and they've pushed up enough to get a 2-point lead in it. Well, all you want to really look at the fact that Okede Victor continued to make those services. He earned an ace the last time out, but this time he will regret it. Well, they are now with only 1-point leadership. Nigeria Immigration Service also monitoring the young players who are now being infused in their team. Good luck, Anya Sadike, it's not one. He has got the quality to always lift up and drop it down as it's hot, and takes them to a 2-point lead again. 11-9 with a rally of 20 in all. He will head down there for the service. Goes up, drops down, great service, and that's a big spike. Great way to upset the play. Abdul Qadir Mohammed earning a very, well, I beg your pardon, it is Abdul Fattah Issa, who earned a very crucial point for Kastina. Made another good service, and that's a great spike. Good luck continues to get good and even get better. He has now made 2 points in the last 3 rallies for Nigeria Immigration. They lead here by 2. Perhaps he is the difference. Oh, that was totally out of sight. He hit it with the right venom. Absolute class. Just wasn't to be stopped. Abdul Jalil Abdul Razak. It's a great lift. Returns in play. They are still in the rally. Well set. Will be a spike. Too ambitious. Silas Ukpang comes in here to make a name for himself. In the very first game he is competing for Nigeria Immigration Service. That would be a lot to be seen if he can keep up the momentum. He might not have been getting it right, but of course, keeping up would mean keeping up. But Abuchi actually couldn't keep up with that one. And they drop yet again another point as they now trail. That's a perfect service. That's an ace. Victor Ezekiel, these are the kind of sights we'll love to see at this game. This is absolute volley excellence, you like to say.
Yeah, this is absolute volley excellence with an ace serve from the Katsina team. At points when he hits the ball, I also thought the ball was going out, right? But the ball eventually stopped and just dropped right inside the court. So I think the Nigerian Immigration team are actually playing with this. They're playing and joking with this particular set. They are trying to make this encounter more difficult for themselves. If they allow the Katsina team get to win this set, it's going to be more difficult for them because the Katsina team will now know that they will now start feeling that they have a lifeline, they have something they can still battle for. But if the Nigerian Immigration team just keep it serious all through and keep giving the ball to Goodluck Anyasodike, he has been top-notch in this particular match. He's almost 100% in delivering all his spike.
Well, so far he has made 75% of spikes accurate. Haven't hit the first 2 wrongly. 6 came after, and they were all perfect. And the reason why they are squared at this juncture, 14 apiece. Well, you have the experience of Ayasadike Goodluck and Ayasadike Harrison. You ain't need to worry about that. Abuchi actually comes with great support as well. And with the young lads they've got on the court, everyone seems to be settling inside of the convention of the team. But of course, Kastina, they also have got to put up a good fight. That's a great drop shot. Wally set. It's going to be a spike. Oh, Wally blocked by Abuchi Achi. That's exactly what you need him for, to be right there when the balls are coming. And they take a lead for the first time in a long time in this set. Well, they put in play. Oh, it's a cross spike. And it wins the point as well. Abdul Jalil Abdul Razak, 15 apiece for both teams. Abdul Fattahu Isa with a service. Drops it right for Silas Ukpong. It's a great block. Dings it forward. There's a set. There's a spike. And there is a point. Abdul Jalil Abdul Razak wins the last 2 points for his side to take them 1 up. 16-15. Wbm of Kastina trying to get the rhythm, trying to get at it. Lead here by 1, haven't dropped the first and second sets. Great service. And wins it. Caused chaos. Chaotic enough to earn a point for Abdul Fattahu Isa's Wbm Kastina. Substitution quickly made. And it is Silas Ukpang who leaves the court for Okede Victor. Okede comes back. Was quite helpful in the last time he was there, making 3 successive services with 1 turning an ace. And his presence will help them win a point. It is now for Kalu Idika with a service.
Yes, Carlo Idika with the service with the immigration team with a point down. Now it's 18-16. Immigration team down by 2 points. I tell you, this is where the thing might really get difficult. They need to just win this match, 3 sets, go home, get rested, and get ready for the next encounter by tomorrow. But however, the scoreboard has the scoreline has been reduced to 1 point. They need to serve. They need to serve good, serve well, then defend this point, and eventually have 2 straight points. If the immigration team will be able to get 2-3 points at this particular rotation, I think the set is over.
It was a good service from Achi Abuchi, and that's a great drop shot, but well retaliated. And back in play, and this one will make a stare. And it's a good drop shot again. Cause a disarray, good enough to win. Back to a 2-point lead. But it is jersey number 5, Abdul Jalil Abdul Razak, who makes that one count for Wbm Of Kastina. The service will be made not by Zubair Abdul Mutalab now, rather will be Bartolomeo Emmanuel. Jersey number 11, Bartolomeo Emmanuel, has got a lot of firepower in his arms. Looking to make it an ace. He made it the last time out. 19-17, just 1 point away from a 20-point mark. Wbm Of Kastina out here for their first win in their first game. Nigeria Immigration, I beg your pardon. Out here for their first win in their first game, haven't been relegated from the Premier League. Well received by Goodluck Ayasadike, and he gets back there for a spike. It's a perfect block from Zubair Mutalab. That was exactly what he was meant to do. Allow the man in jersey number 11 to make the services. Bartolomeo Emmanuel position in the right place, make the right blocks, make the right spikes, and get the right point. They lead now by 3, 20-17. Still in play. And there's a lift. A spike that was in a way of a dink. And that's a great spike to retaliate. Idika Kalu again to the rescue. And happy to gain 1 point. As Okede Victor will take to the service. Already point 1 as Zubair Mutalab. Already that was a great one for them. But it took a violation from Nigeria Immigration to drop that point. And that is now becoming a 4-point lead that could lead to a 4 straight win of points, and that could be their first set in it. Good luck, Ayasadike. Well, it is looking much more like Wbm Of Kastina has got the will to get this particular set, but that would mean about the 4th set in this game as Nigeria Immigration continue to stall their victory, if they will.
Yes, the Katsina team are looking as if they're really out to take this set, but like I tell you earlier on, it is the number of substitutions the Nigerian Immigration team coach did, the number of subs he did, that was too much. Sometimes you look at the quality you substituting and bringing in order not to drop your actual quality of the play and of your team. But that substitution he did, that they were really much, because most players once they come from the bench, they are still a little bit jittery. Before they could get themselves together, it might take a few points, and those are the few points they couldn't afford to lose, and now it's affecting them. Look at the scoreboard: 22, 19.
Well, it's now a question of 3 from 3 for 3. 19-22 is the question of 3. 22-25, a question of 3. When we come back, we'll find out about the threes. 3-3-3 in set number 3. Let's get back here and get it wrapped up already. 22-19 to Wbm Of Kastina. It's going to be substitution now. Okede Victor will have to leave the court. Quickly he does same. And it will be Peter Praise, the man with the big spikes, come back to the court. It is very, very clear and obvious what the coach wants him to do. Get there, get the spike, get us back in the game. Let's win this in this set. And his presence already has created one positive step of 1 point. Well, it's now a difference of 2, 2022. Sounds like this year.
Exactly, 2022 is this year. The big man gets the point again. Abdul Jalil has woken up from his slumber. He is really trying so hard to give the Kastina team a lifeline. The Kastina team keep the ball again. They have the chance to spike the ball. The second official says the ball is out. Anya Sodike goes for the serve. The immigration team needs to defend at least 2 balls from this serve. Harrison with a good serve, excellent reception. That was a good block from Praise Peter.
That's exactly what the manager had Praise Peter coming to do. Magani Ibrahim, the head coach of Nigeria Immigration, with a very right substitution right there, bringing on Praise Peter, who will replace Okede Victor for the right responsibility of being able to bomb the ball and also be able to block the ball and orchestrate with the perfect spikes. Now it has brought them from 19-22 to 22-23. A question of 2 and 3 for the set number 3 to be wrapped up. Well, Nigeria Immigration already have 2 sets in it. And of course we have the cheerleading League Management Committee Chairman, Controller Nkechi Nwogu, who is here representing the team. Well, she is making sure that the team gets to make it a 3 straight set for a 3-point win. Abuchi Achi, quite swapping jerseys. Get back there with a service. Harrison Oyasadike rallies in play. And that one drops, and it's now 23 apiece. This is what the volley is all about here today. If you've got to take it, you've got to keep it on. Ayasadike Harrison with a service. And it's going to be a spike now. A good block to repel it. Peter Praise. He wins it again. He could be the hero of today's game for Nigeria Immigration. Just about 1 more point. And Harrison Ayosadike with a service. Well, he put in play. It's a great dink, and Peter Praise again will save it. And they will win it. Yes, it is 1. Nigeria Immigration kept it so late, but late enough, beautiful enough. 3-0, 3 points. They top the table.
Yes, 3-0. Nigerian Immigration tops the table. This is absolutely great and a spectacular performance by the Nigerian Immigration. They need to keep on doing this, but I think every other team remaining for the Nigerian Immigration to play, they won't be as easy as this one possibly. So I think the technical managers, the coaches, will still have to watch with the kind of substitution they do in order not to put themselves into this type of problems again.
Well, thank you so very much. Has been brought part of this game, the very third game of match day 2, the second in the men category, and it has been a flawless feat from Nigeria Immigration, having swept up for 3-0 victory over Wbm Of Kastina. And while they made it as massive as winning the first, the second, and the third, and they will celebrate as they get ready for the next game they'll play tomorrow. It is the end of the broadcast. Thank you, Sam Malaika. My name is Pablo DCF. I'll catch you again in the next game. That will be the last for the day.